About 389 here on mat number 1. Eric Lonowski on the call. Korbin Myers of Edinboro taking on Joey Palmer of Oregon State. As we take a look at the quarterfinals going on 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have your consolation matches going on. On the outside mats, the middle 4 mats will be those quarterfinals as Joey Palmer picks up a takedown working on a leg on the left side. Hipping over is Joey Palmer looking to pick up back points. Still with that leg in on the left side is Joey Palmer. Joey Palmer, the senior, 93 and 31 on his career. First year in 2014, 21 wins, 12 losses. Then his junior season, 20 and 1, 25 and 12 in 2016. And this year, 27 and 6. As Myers picked up the escape, and Joey Palmer right back to work in the top position. And it's good to see Joey Palmer competing at a high level. I remember being on the call for a Central Michigan duel versus Oregon State 2 years ago. Key lock by Central Michigan. Zach Haran gets the arm rolled out to the back, and the wrist of Joey Palmer touched the back of his head, and it wasn't good to see. So it was a shoulder injury, and he didn't end up competing for the rest of the season. So it's great to see Joey Palmer back on the mat competing at these NCAA championships as he pancakes over Korbin Myers in a possible fall. 4 near fall to extend his lead to 8-1 with 30 seconds left. Joey Palmer, the senior from Oregon State, 26 and 5 on the season, Pac-12 champion, knocking off Connor Schramm in the tiebreaker, 5-4. Connor Schramm of Stanford. Joey Palmer, the Tahoma High School, Covington, Washington. Oregon State Beaver here, Pac-12 champion, as I mentioned, comes in unseeded. And Korbin Myers, the freshman, out of Bowling Springs, out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. 29 and 10 on the season. EWL first place finish. Defeated DJ Feldman of Lock Haven in the finals. And Seth Gross over on mat number 5 as Eric Montoya down 9 points in the second period. Seth Gross on the season, 32-1, his lone loss coming to Eric Montoya. So development throughout the season for Chris Bono and John Reeder of Seth Gross. Constant progression throughout the season. You lose and you come back, not only avenge a loss, but he's up 10-1 over there on mat number 5. Joey Palmer chose down to start the second period, leading 8-1. Korbin Myers doing a good job in the top position of riding, getting the hips flat. Potential stall warning here for Joey Palmer. If he doesn't build a base, he's going to have to build up, and he's going to have to do that with that left knee first. And there you have the first stall warning for Joey Palmer. Not a lot of action in that bottom position, and they want wrestlers to constantly be looking for escapes coming up to your feet. And as I say that tripod for Joey Palmer, Myers doing a good job in that top position, still riding, staying behind the hips of Korbin Myers. Now switches to a crossed wrist ride and a big lift coming from a claw ride. Joey Palmer staying with it on the out-of-bounds line, picks up the 1 point for the escape. 9-1 is our score. 35 seconds left as they go out of bounds. Riding time not a factor as it sits at 49 seconds in favor of Joey Palmer. We'll take a look at Korbin Myers' career profile as he is in his first year starting for Edinboro. Last season, not in the starting lineup, redshirting, went 17-11. So this year does have 11 losses on the season, but he has 29 wins opposed to last year's 17 wins. So keeping the losses at about the same, but greatering his wins is Korbin Myers. 72.5% win percentage for Korbin Myers with a 42.5 bonus point percentage rate. And you have Myers picking up the escape as Joey Palmer went down to start the second. Myers went down to start the third. Double leg attempt for Myers as Joey Palmer looks to get his hips back. He's on his knees, shimmying back, posting off the hips with the V's on his hands was Joey Palmer. And Scott Delvecchio and DeArchie coming up next. And it'll be Hathaway and Full Rider after that. So we'll stay with 133 pounds. Corey Clark defeats Micic over there. The winner of that will get the Tomasello Richards winner. 11-1 major decision over on mat number 5. You have Seth Gross of South Dakota State University defeating Eric Montoya of Nebraska. So Seth Gross becomes the first Division I All-American in South Dakota State history. Congratulations, Chris Bono, John Reeder, the rest of the staff over there at South Dakota State University, picking up their first All-American in Division I history. Tomasello picks up a late takedown with 30 seconds left over on mat number 3. We approach the 30-second mark here as Joey Palmer leads 9-2 over Korbin Myers. Pat DeArchie, Scott Delvecchio coming up next. Looks like Cade Brock over there on mat number 6, excuse me. So the Cowboys have an All-American at 133 pounds. And the referee